Hi, everyone. This week, I want to talk about how the challenges we face in life should be viewed not as obstacles, but rather as a gift or a teachable moment, if you will. As a personal trainer, I've worked with many inspiring clients, and one in particular, his story will illustrate the point I'm trying to make today. He was a mid 20s client who had cerebral palsy as a result of a traumatic brain injury he suffered in a car accident when he was 2 years old. And as he related to me, he had to learn how to walk and talk all over again. Part of me working with him, I had to sit down with my mentor, and she helped me in a 2 hour session to come up with a program to start this young man on. And as she said, you're going to have to develop a program for each one of his limbs. Uh, I met his mother then shortly thereafter, and she said his goal is to remain independent. And then my mentor asked me, do you know what that means? And I said, I'm not sure. And she said, that means that how long can he stay out of a wheelchair? So every exercise I gave him, he had this fierce tenacity about him to do everyone and try to do it with proper form. He had this never say die, never give up attitude. Uh, but the real magic in this relationship that we had, and it was a very short one, uh, he was telling me about how one of his goals was to be able to get hired at Disney World and work on a program that is for special needs type of clients or people. And one day he came into the gym and he said he was a little bit dejected. And he said, Tim, I did this phone interview, several of them, and they didn't accept me. They took a friend of mine, and she's going down there this year. What I told him was, keep at it. If you've been doing this for several years now, they're going to keep seeing your name and they're going to say, this young man really wants to be here. Eventually, he was hired at the gym as a co-worker. He worked on the fitness floor as an attendant, and every day I'd see him, his face would just light up. Well, he was there for about a year, and it was time for him to reapply to go to Disney World. And the next time I saw him, he came in and he gave me this big hug and he said, Tim, I didn't give up, and I'm going to be going to Disney World. I made one of my goals of my lifetime to be able to do this. So what I want to relate to you is that he had several obstacles. Not only did he have challenges with each one of his limbs to do the exercise that I provided him, but he never gave up on it. You want to be a mentor to somebody, or if you need one, you're going to bump up against obstacles in your life, and you're going to need somebody that may have walked the same path that you are now. And that could be a peer, that could be a licensed professional clinical counselor, it could be a friend, but somebody out there has gone through something similar as you, maybe not exactly the same, but similar. So it's these never give up, never say die. You do the best you can with what you have in each moment. There's a song that I'm going to give you a link to below this video, and it's by Lauren Daigle, and it's called You Say. And in there, she talks about her struggles, but she is speaking directly to somebody, this your, that she keeps referring to. It isn't until the end that you see who her mentor is or her source of strength is. So it may not be yours may not be the same as hers, but you find who your mentor is, who your source of strength is, and it may be you that in turn will pay it forward and help the next one in line. So I hope that this helps. Keep up with that fierce tenacity, no matter what obstacles or struggles you come up against. They're never impossible. It may take a while to get to where you need to go, but you will get there if you stay on and do what my client did and never give up. Take care, and I'll see you next week.